interwebs, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Justice for All. My name's SkiniMini.
And I'm Pharaoh.
Last episode, we started the first trial to get Mr. On Guard acquitted, and so far, it's not so good. But we have probably indicted Miss Andrews, and it seems like she's the real killer, so we have to do this in order to save Maya.
Yes.
That's all you gotta say?
I was like, that's all I got right now.
Yes!
'Cause I have a burp coming up, and it's just stuck, and I'm like, yes! Alright.
You got gas.
I wouldn't necessarily say that.
You got gas.
Oh. Okay, then. Dude, I can't believe that Adrian. No way! Not cool and collected Adrian Andrews. She's her manager. It would have been very easy for her to pull this off. The only person who had easy access to the knife you used at dinner was, well, her. So after a ceremony, during the break, huh?
Oh yeah, because he was asleep.
He knocked out. I was sleeping like a log the entire time. See? She could have also easily planted that blood-covered button in your hakama. Because she was the one that came to wake me up? Then, dude, you're saying it really was her? Yes, she's the real killer. She was the one who murdered Juan Corrida. But why? I thought she was buds of Juan. She has her own agenda. Her own agenda? What are you talking about? I'm sure you will see by the time this trial's over. It'll be alright. I'll get you acquitted by the end of today. Give me a verdict that's refreshing like a spring breeze, okay, Mr. Lawyer Dude?
Phoenix, you think her motive is related to Celeste Impact's missing suicide note, right?
Yes. Miss Andrews depended on Miss Impact for her strength and will to live. Oh, gee, stop showing that image.
Yeah, I hate that.
But that Miss Impact suddenly killed herself. It sounds like she left a suicide note and the person thought to have hidden it
is Juan Corrida, the victim of this murder.
And that's why I think Miss Andrews got close to Mr. Corrida. All to get a suicide note back.
That sounds plausible. But one thing bothers me.
What?
Who was it that first told us about their relationship? Better stated, Mr. Andrews could... What?
What?
Why is it Mr.?
What the hell? Oh!
I just noticed that.
Mr. Andrews' codependence? Whoa,
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
Alright then.
That's new. Okay, let me correct that. Better stated, Miss Andrews' codependency with regards to Miss Impact's?
It was Edgeworth.
It looks like he's still the one in command of the ship. Don't let your guard down yet.
Great, Captain Edgeworth.
Ah, Captain Senpai.
I gotta take off this coat. Why am I even wearing this still?
Oh, great.
Sorry. Okay, there we go. Court will now reconvene. Now that Mr. Edgeworth, if you please. The prosecution calls the witness subpoenaed by this court. Miss Adrian Andrews, the person who discovered a crime in Mr. Juan Corrida's room.
Dun, dun, dun.
What is your occupation?
I am the manager and defendant of this case, Mr. On Guard.
I see. Now then.
Before we begin, Your Honor, I have one request.
Yes, sure. What is it?
I'm sure everyone in this room is wondering the same thing, and would love to find out more about my relationship with the victim. After all, it was the topic of a certain weekly magazine recently.
No, I have no idea what you mean. I've never even heard of Gossip Land. If the judge was ever a prosecution witness, he'd do all my work for me. For me.
For me? My God.
For me. Shush. Anyway, I was wondering if you could please tell us about your relation to the victim.
Yes, I was seeing Mr. Corrida. I was also aware of the rivalry that existed between Matt and Juan, but this was a private matter between Juan and myself.
So it was a fry and bait matter, or was it bait and fry? It reminds me of fishing.
But I didn't kill him.
No one has accused you no one has accused you of that.
I've got a feeling someone will soon.
I mean, wait a minute. Yeah, why is he even saying that? We all know Phoenix formally indicted her for it, right?
Exactly. So I mean, she's obviously.
Phoenix is like, oh crap. I think we'll understand your relationship to the victim now, Miss Andrews. Very well then. Witness, please testify to the court about what happened when you discovered a murder that had taken place.
Okay. Alright, lady. Let's see what you got. It was time for the show to start, so I went to get Matt from his room. After that, I went to Juan's room. And there was his dead body. I was in shock. What I saw was naturally the exact same scene as in the crime scene photo. I felt as though I was about to faint, so I poured myself a glass of juice.
You poured yourself a glass of juice?
Yes. Sadly, I didn't remember not to touch things at the scene of a crime. And I was disturbed. And I disturbed the crime scene by moving this one thing.
And that is when the fingerprints in the wine glass were made, Your Honor. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Phoenix. She is one cool and collected customer, and she has the brains to match.
Yes, I know.
In order to catch a person like her, you have to avoid head-on confrontations. You should disrupt her pace.
Disrupt her pace?
She's the type of woman who is easily thrown off by things inconsistent with her thinking, so you have to attack when she least expects it. The instant you let up on your offense is the instant this trial is over. Understand?
You know, Mia, you're giving me all these hints and, whatever, and tips. How about you just point out what needs to get done, because you know the consequences, what's going to happen if we don't get a complete acquittal.
But she has to let him think for himself. I mean, what's the point in trying to make it easy on him if there's no struggle?
I understand that's all well and good, but not in this case. Your own sister is threatened to be killed. I think this will be an exception.
Whatever. Video game logic.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna press on. Where is it? And there was his dead body. She was in shock. I'm gonna press on this. How did you react? Besides just being shocked.
You were in shock?
What? Was I not supposed to be?
Miss Andrews is a very calculating person. And despite how close they were, I doubt she had romantic feelings for Mr. Kurita. Anyone randomly stumbling upon a dead body would be in shock. And you can't seriously expect a young beauty like her would not be shocked.
Oh, Adrian.
Oh,
don't you get away, my senpai!
Oh, dear God in heaven.
Sorry.
Are you okay? You alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
You calm?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. I'm straight. I'm good.
Alright. Somehow, I don't think beauty has anything to do with being shocked or not. I see.
Okay. Well, then what about... Where is it? She felt as though she was about to faint, so she poured herself a glass of juice. So if you're about to faint, you get a glass of juice?
Right. You might want to clear yourself away from anything before you're about to faint.
Yeah, so hold on. Go and press on that, sister.
Juice?
Juice? Oh. Yes, there was a bottle of tomato juice on the table, so I helped myself.
But you didn't drink any of it, did you?
Uh-huh.
There were no lip marks left on the wine glass to suggest that anyone drank from it.
I wasn't feeling terribly great, so I set the glass down without drinking it.
Miss Andrews, I would like you to confirm with you one more time. When you discovered a dead body of Juan Kurita, you were in great shock, and that's when you poured yourself the glass of juice, correct?
And what of it? My mind was like a complete blank at the time.
Your mind was a complete blank? I didn't think that was possible for you.
Aren't you rude today? I was so dazed that I made one careless mistake. That one thing.
What one thing?
Never mind. It's no big deal.
What was she starting to say just now?
We gonna press further.
Oh, just leave it be. Miss Andrews! I'm convinced that, as you said, you made a mistake at the scene of the crime. What I really want to know is what this mistake was. Actually, so would I.
Whoa, Edward. I'm sorry. It's kind of embarrassing. When I set the glass down on the dresser.
You farted. She said it was embarrassing.
No, there's other things that are embarrassing.
She peed herself?
No, oh, God. I accidentally knocked over the flower vase.
Oh, I thought she farted or peed herself.
Why do I take you to these cases, dude?
I don't know, I'm bored. Flowers. I'm talking about the one on the floor in the crime photo. Yeah, the mess of glass shards.
It was originally on top of the dresser, but when I bumped into it with my elbow, it fell onto the guitar case.
Why'd you withhold such an important piece of information?
I'm sorry. I thought that since that crime scene was already in disarray, that people would simply assume the vase was just was another part of the mess.
Looks like yet another fact has come to light here. Please add this and anything else you have to reveal to your testimony.
I'm sorry, but I have nothing more to add. I didn't touch anything else. Alright, okay, well, I was the one... Huh?
No, nothing, I was gonna read that.
Oh. Go ahead and read in your girl voice.
I was the one who knocked the flower vase over where it fell onto the guitar case.
Good job.
Yay!
It sucked, but good job.
I'm sorry, what do you want me to do about it?
Okay. Alright, okay. Well, there's a contradiction because remember when we investigated the room and we checked the guitar case? It was empty. There was some water, but only on the top of the lid, but it only bared Corita's fingerprint. What?
Nothing.
Anyway, but just present this mug here, please.
I'm sorry.
What?
Nothing. I'm sorry.
No, you didn't let nothing. You were laughing.
Well, yeah. It's nothing. I'm sorry. Oh my God. You testified you knocked the flower vase over. Is this correct?
Yes.
And you're sure it fell onto the guitar case?
Is there a problem with what I said?
It's not some problem. It's a major problem.
Crap!
It's true that the top of the guitar case is wet with water. However, that's exactly what's so strange. Miss Andrews, you testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case. I was going to do the same thing you did now. However...
That's why you were laughing, you jerk!
No, yes. If that was true, the case should have gotten wet on the inside, not the outside.
Oh my God, yeah, it makes sense.
Oh, that's very true. Furthermore, there's one other strange thing about this guitar case. What is that? Let's take another look at the crime scene photo.
Do it.
Do it. The remains of the vase are scattered on the floor. And what's wrong with that? If the guitar case was open when the vase fell, the glass shards should be inside, not outside the case. What is your point, Wright? That the case was closed at the time the vase was knocked over? Is that all? No, think back to what Miss Andrews testified to. She said that other than the vase, she didn't touch anything else. Yes, that's right. She did implicitly say that she didn't touch the guitar case. But this whole matter with the guitar case is a dead end. The bright red guitar was found in the studio. It has no bearing on this case at all. That may very well be. However, an empty guitar case does seem to have no relation to this case. It seems that there is no deeper meaning to the guitar case. Well, Mr. Wright, do you think we need to hear more details about the guitar case?
Why
not?
Make her testify. You never know what can happen.
The empty guitar case. I believe this is a crucial piece of the puzzle. Puzzles?
Oh no!
Lane, get out of here! Okay.
But Professor...
You too, Luke!
Oh.
Baseball! Get out! Alright. Sorry. I can't believe anyone would reach for straws like this. But it is you.
Oh, come on, Adrian.
Well then, I can't believe I'm doing this either. Alright, I'll follow along. For now. Miss Andrews, please testify to the court about the guitar case.
Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh. She getting a little scared. A little scared.
I
don't remember too clearly because I was a bit dazed. I suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the vase over. It's not a big deal though, right? The case was empty after all. As for why I opened the case, even I don't know. What?
That doesn't mean what testimony? What is that testimony?
I don't know. Pharaoh, you got fever. Pharaoh fever.
Big time. It looks like this really wasn't a very important point. This wastefulness is such a familiar feeling by now that's almost, comforting. Anyway, I just go ahead and start the cross-examination, if you please. Using anyway to change the topic. Convenient escape for a weak man.
You did it earlier!
You...
God, dog.
So he's weak too. What do you think about your son pie now?
I still love him.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, what you want to do, it's pretty interesting. You can present it on the last three, you can present the guitar case on the last three, statements she said, because there's only Corita's fingerprints on there, so how can you have touched it if your fingerprints aren't on the case?
Exactly. And she's saying, I suppose, and she doesn't even know why she opened it.
Which is weird. It's like, why would, what?
There's no way you were the one who opened the guitar case.
Why would you say that?
It's elementary, my dear. Because the only fingerprints on his guitar case are those of the victim. Victim.
Down.
I don't know. I think I switched nationality there for a minute. Victim? What is it, Miss Andrews?
You shouldn't assume that I must have left prints just because I touched the case. What?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Now, hold on a minute. That sounds stupid. Wait, what do you mean?
What if I were to tell you that I was wearing gloves at the time?
Gloves? Why would you be wearing gloves at that time?
It was the night of the award ceremony. So, of course, I dressed up for the occasion. Yes, now I remember. I'm almost sure I was wearing a pair of thin gloves.
I see. This is not BS at all. Well, Mr. Wright, it seems the witness was wearing gloves at scene the crime.
No, that's strange.
This doesn't make any sense. You were wearing gloves? Isn't that a little strange?
Why is that strange? Do you have something that would prove I was not wearing gloves at the time?
Yes.
The thing you just talked about 5 minutes ago. This wine glass that got your fingerprints on it, girl.
Are you that stupid?
Jeez.
I have your proof right here. This wine glass.
The wine glass?
You left your fingerprints very clearly on this wine glass.
Ugh.
Even if you took your gloves off when you poured yourself this glass of juice, wouldn't you think it was just a little strange? That you put your gloves back on just to open the guitar case? Oh, glasses! Oh, she had another pair!
Oh. 2 pairs of glasses.
I can't, I don't have that luxury. I have my one and only pair. If I break it, I'm screwed for at least like maybe a week.
Ditto.
I need contacts.
Yes, you do. They're so much easier.
And it looks sexier.
Okay.
Alright. oh, that's not right at all, Pharaoh. Aw.
Looks like you hit the nail on the head this time.
What do you mean?
I believe that guitar case plays a very important role here.
But it's just an empty case.
I wonder if it really was empty, though.
But the guitar case, the red guitar was at the studio.
Phoenix, drop all your presumptions. What was in the guitar case was not the bright red guitar.
You don't mean it was a bright white guitar? Oh wait, that's not right either.
Oh my gosh.
I admit it would be unnatural for someone to do that. So the witness was not wearing gloves, despite the fact that on the case... Your Honor, this is obviously the defense's usual misdirection tactic at work. Steer the court towards an unrelated topic and lull us all into his misguided... You know, Edgeworth... No, Your Honor. Please recall that Miss Andrews had testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case, onto it, which means that the case was closed when the crime took place. However, it's wide open in this photo of the crime scene. I am sure this guitar case has some relation to the murder. If you are so sure, Wright, then I'm sure you can somehow substantiate your outrageous claim, correct? Please enlighten us as to why that guitar case has anything at all to do with the murder. Can you do that, Mr. Wright? Well, let's suppose for a second that the bright red guitar was not the only thing that could have been in the case. The bright red guitar not being the only thing. You don't mean to suggest that a bright black guitar was... So, you intend to push your theory that the case was not empty? Is that it, right? I wouldn't say something I didn't intend to prove. Deflate that head of yours. You haven't proven anything yet. Now then, let's have it. What was inside this case at the time of the murder?
Oh, what was inside the case? We'll find out next in dang it.
It's okay. I jumble that up all the time, too.
We'll find out next time. Ah!
On Dragon Ball Z!
What? No.
I don't know.
We will find out what was in the case in the next episode, guys. Muhaha. Okay, Mandark.
What?
If you can name that cartoon we just referenced, then you get 10 cool points.
Yes, you can redeem them for Pharaoh coins, which you can then get skinny bucks for.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. Alright guys, thank you so very much for watching, and if no one's told you that they love you today, I do.
Woo! Dollar bill, y'all!
Oh my gosh.
Huh?
No.
No?
No, tell people bye, Pharaoh.
Bye.